These doors open into a cave system with a space large enough for an LZ. Hold them off long enough for me to open the doors.
Hello, this is Stampy Longnose, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Halo 4. If you remember in the last video, I did bad, to say the least. I died several times, and hopefully I won't have a repeat of that now. In the last video, I was here. We're basically trying to defend this doorway, and I kind of ignored these gun turrets and went in all gun-ho trying to use my weapons, thinking that I'm Master Chief, I'm a badass, I don't need to use gun turrets. That was a bad idea. I should have used the gun turrets, and I got completely overwhelmed by just these masses of enemies. So this time, I decided to forget about my pride, and I'm going to use the weapons that are available to me, and I'm going to try and hopefully hold off these Prometheans slightly better by using the gun turrets. It just seems to take ages to have your shields going back up. Like, it seems like when you're hit, you've got to be completely safe for your shields to go up. Like, I don't know, it just seems to take longer than in past Halos. But I don't know if that's just my imagination or what. But it's a relatively difficult game for just on normal, and I am commentating at the same time, so it hasn't got my full concentration, and I am trying to somewhat not rush through the game. I still want to enjoy it, but I'm not dilly-daddling, you know, I'm not exploring areas, I'm not looking for Easter eggs, I'm not trying to find the skulls that are actually hidden in the campaign. I'm very much blasting my way, literally, with this gun turret through it all. So, yeah, like, I am playing like that, but I don't know, for a veteran Halo player, I'm still finding this to certainly be more difficult than Reach, which was probably one of the easiest ones. Alright, Stroppy. Okay, I guess that's her deteriorating a little bit more, and I think I've done it. Have I held them all off? There's a few rocks there running away. I'm coming. Come on, Cortana. And don't get stroppy with me again. Don't talk back, I'm Master Chief. I've saved the world several times. I've finished the fight, and then immediately started it again. Oh, no, I think I'm just supposed to be running away. Oh, get away, guys, get away, get away, get away. I think this is the point where I would be overwhelmed. Forget that, forget the gun turret. I'm running. You okay, Cortana?
I'm sorry about back there.
No, I don't accept that apology.
More difficult than I expected.
Yeah, why'd you take it out on me?
It's not all right. Nothing about it is all right.
I don't like Cortana. She's been very mean to me. Good night.
What's he
doing?
doing?
Sorry. I don't know. What is he doing?
Covenant?
Is he working out?
We're working with the Prometheans?
Are they friends now? I don't want to fight the Covenant and the Prometheans. Either one by themselves is tough enough. I think, to be honest, I actually prefer fighting the Covenant than the Prometheans. Even though the Prometheans are the new ones, I don't know, the Grunts, Jackals and Elites, yeah, I don't know, they just got a nice balance to the fights, and Prometheans, I don't know, yeah. I just prefer fighting the Covenant. I'm not entirely sure why. It just seems a little bit more satisfying, like hitting grunts rather than the crawler things. And I don't know, the Knights just seem to take a little bit too long to die. And I think the Elites are just a little bit cooler. I do love the Promethean weapons, though. I love the way things disintegrate and stuff. Does look really awesome.
I'm shocked how quickly the Didact has unified these Covenant.
I think that the weapons are actually all a little bit too similar. Like, there's, for the UNSC, you got the DMR, then you got the carbine for the Covenant, and then you got the light rifle for the Prometheans. It's all like, they're all pretty similar. They just got the same type of weapon, but for each person, there's not that much variety to it. And I don't know, like, just like the sniper, you got the UNSC sniper, then you got the beam rifle, and then you got the binary rifle. They're all a little bit too much the same, but just look different, if you know what I mean. But I mean, it is nice to have like a twist. You've got a bit more of a choice now, and I think that because they are having custom classes and stuff in the multiplayer, it does give you more freedom to choose because of preference rather than simply what's more powerful. And there was a gun around here which I wanted to get, was it the railgun? And I've also got a hologram, so I should probably be using that a little bit more than I am. I keep sort of forgetting about that. I generally always thought about it as like a bit of a useless armor ability, to be honest. Certainly in terms of the multiplayer and Halo Reach. I think I'd use the hologram like only when I'm in like a 1v1 and I know the other person's got the got the rockets or something, and it'd be good for just a one-off avoiding being rocketed to the face, but I'd never really use it as a go-to armor ability in any other past Halo games. I kind of like this gun. I kind of like the railgun, though. I've seen footage of it online, and it seems to be very powerful. It's good against vehicles as well. You fire it at like a warthog, and it will like go flying and take away loads of the warthog's health or armor or whatever.
Cortana to Lasky. LZ is secured.
Roger that, Cortana. I'll give you the coordinates. Mayday! Mayday! Code red! Hostile elements attempting to gain entrance to the Infinity Bridge. They're outside the hatch! Doors breached! Doors breached! All units return to Infinity immediately. That's an order. Chief, I'm redirecting the Spartan Force to Rally Point Alpha Sierra Foxtrot. Until we catch up, you have tactical command of the forward assault force. Rendezvous with those men and take back that ship.
I'm in charge.
Good luck, Chief. Lasky out.
I'm in charge of that annoying woman who was like, I thought you would be taller.
This is Pelican 595. We have the Chief on board and are outbound for Rally Point Alpha Sierra Foxtrot.
I guess I've just got dropped off. Is this the next level? No, we're still on Infinity. These are very long missions.
Weapons free, Chief. Let him have it.
I'm finally getting a little bit more accuracy. I'm getting used to using the DMR. I'm hitting a few more headshots now. Oh, and there's a Scorpion. How did I not see this? Tank beats everything.
Show these Spartans how it's done.
I just shot straight through that Phantom. Can I blow it up? Will it let me destroy it? No, I want to destroy it before everything drops out. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think I need to change focus to shoot at the things that are actually shooting back at me. I know, I got it, I destroyed it. Hopefully all the debris doesn't come down and crush me now. Whoa. It feels a little bit more sluggish, like in terms of the aiming, like moving the turret around. You seem to aim a little bit slower than past Halos. I don't know if that's just because I got my sensitivity down, but I feel like my turret turn speed's a little bit slower than it has been in past games. It's still a bloody beast. It still destroys literally everything. Maybe the only big trouble will be the Mantis.
North of your position. Proceed to starboard hangar 2-19 and we'll link up with you there.
How did the Covenant get all their stuff down here so quick? Have they been down here for a while? Like, these are all Covenant-like buildings, like those little tower things. Like, did they bring them, like, and all these ghosts and stuff, did they bring them with them? Guess they must have. I mean, we got the tank, I suppose, off the Infinity. What the hell is that? Is the driver of that Warthog drunk? He keeps trying to crash into me. And whoa, is that a hunter or something over there? Something with a fuel rod cannon anyway. It's very easy to take these graphics for granted, but every now and then you sort of turn a corner and you have another look at a big epic vista and you're like, whoa, this game, this beautiful. And it's just like all the effects, all the explosions and like the particle effects, and you can see like it's got those like, I don't know, kind of like little, kind of bits like ash clouds, you know, like those little orangey balls of light floating around. It just does look really good. It's got its own style. I mean, it's still Halo. This is still completely Halo gameplay. You know, this is so familiar, which to me is a good thing. Other people might complain, but it has got its own style. It's sort of, it's made its game itself. And I think the big thing that this game needed to do, forgetting about the balancing and like making changes and what should they keep, what should they add, I think the big thing they had to do was to make Halo exciting again. And I think that after Halo Reach, a lot of people still liked Halo, but they weren't excited about things to do with Halo anymore. But I think this has made a lot more people excited about Halo again. I think that's a really good thing. You're also going to have to excuse my throat. I've actually got a bad throat right now. I haven't got a very good voice at the moment, so I'm going to try and keep coughing down to a minimum. He says as he starts to cough. But yeah, I'm going to try and edit out any big loud coughs or anything to make this a little bit more listen-toable. So if there are a few little silences, I might be trying to drink one-handed or just sort of resting my voice for a little bit. Or I did have a coughing fit and I decided to just cut it out in the editing process. So sorry about that. I know you might think that I was a bad choice for someone to do a Let's Play as I got a bad throat, but I was so excited about playing Halo 4 and I wanted to take you along on the journey, you know? I mean, I always like doing Let's Plays. Sometimes more than just playing the game, because even though I am playing the game by myself, I do kind of feel like I'm playing through with someone else. Like, even though I don't know who you are, you could be anyone watching this, but I feel like we're playing through this game together. You know, I got someone to talk to, someone to share my stories with. And I don't know, I mean, I really enjoy watching Let's Plays as well. Like, if it's a game that you're not going to buy, or just an interesting game with like a good story, I think they are very entertaining, and hopefully you are enjoying this Let's Play. It's kind of different to the kind of things that I normally do on my own channel anyway. I'm not entirely sure what it is I'm supposed to be doing here. Like, what is my objective? Where am I trying to get to now? I haven't done a very good job of keeping up with the story. I've just sort of been going through and just shooting everything. But it looks like this lift was specifically designed to house a tank. Not many lifts would be this big otherwise. Oh, we're in the infinity, I think. See, there's a random mongoose there just on a perch. But there seems to also be a hell of a lot of Covenant in here, which isn't a good thing, but taking out hunters isn't a big problem when you've got a tank. I think hunters are a really cool enemy as well, because of what they are. They're kind of not one thing. They're kind of like a load of worms all tangled together and like in armor. So it's not like a one brain. It's kind of cool. Couldn't resist.
You picked a hell of a time to rejoin us.
Sir, what's our status?
That satellite took down the ship's defenses and is extracting data from the ship's mainframes as we speak.
Can we break the connection?
Main point of contact's on the ship's upper hull. The fastest route is through the maintenance causeway. There's a Mantis docked inside the door. Take it. You'll need the extra firepower.
A Mantis, that's the walker, the mech. I'm looking forward to riding this thing. I want to stomp some Covenant enemies. Are these Spartans or are these just ODSTs? I'm not entirely sure. I'm a bit of an old version of the Spartan now. The Spartans have been upgraded since me, so they all look a little bit different. And now I get to ride my mech. I guess that if you're playing on multiplayer, someone could drive the mongoose instead. Whoever gets the short straw has to ride the mongoose, and someone else gets to ride the Mantis. Look at that! Look at the spotlight shining on it. Is there any more rocket launchers? No. What's my armor ability? I've got Promethean vision again. When did I get that?
The hatch to the maintenance causeway is jammed.
No problem. Oh yeah. And I said in the past thing about the idea of a mech is always a bit more fun than actually driving one, but this is pretty awesome. I feel pretty powerful right now. How do I do my stomp? Okay, I melee to do my stomp. I want to stomp some people. Come here, get close. I want to stomp an enemy. Don't run away, you coward. Yeah, what a coward. Really nice music as well. I'm actually going to be quiet for a little bit here and let you just listen to some of this music and just sort of soak in this awesome Halo 4 gameplay. Okay, I'm going to come back in with the commentary here. Did you notice that the second I said I'm going to listen to the music, that the music cut out for a bit? But sometimes when I'm speaking over the video, you might lose out on some of the sound effects and stuff. So I thought I'd let you just listen to what this game sounds like for a bit. I mean, I'm assuming that most of you do have this game. The chances are that if you're here watching this on Halo Zone and you're a subscriber, then you are a Halo fan. And if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, then why don't you subscribe to Halo Zone? They're probably the best community Halo channel there is out there. Some brilliant commentators on here. But yeah, I'm guessing most of you do own Halo and either wanted just to watch someone else playing through the campaign, or maybe you don't have Halo 4 yet and you just wanted to see some gameplay. And let me just remind you that this is a blind Let's Play. This is my first time ever playing through the campaign. Although if you do want to hear my thoughts on the game as a whole, and hear what I think about the game after playing it for a little bit longer, then make sure you check out my review, which is here available on Halo Zone. I'm beasting in this Mantis. Forget tanks beats everything. I think we got a new leader for beats everything. These are ridiculously powerful in the multiplayer as well. They can actually survive a direct laser. And there's not many vehicles that can do that. Like, unless you hit like a Wraith or like a Scorpion in a really bad place. Oh, is this a dead end? Don't make me get out of the Mantis now. Don't make me have to get out and walk. Thank you.
Chief, it's Lasky. Come in.
Go, Commander.
We've identified several Covenant jamming devices on the outer hull.
That might be how they're blocking the Infinity's defenses.
Exactly what we were thinking. Neutralize them so we can get our guns back online and show that satellite we're more than just a big paperweight.
We're on it, Commander. Cortana out.
Come on, open the doors. Or am I going to go out this side? Ah, that's embarrassing. I hate that in real life when you go in an elevator. Then one side opens and you're facing the opposite side and you look like a complete idiot. My sister actually panicked once. She was in an elevator and the door wouldn't open and she thought she was stuck. So she tried to like pry open the doors and she just saw like a brick wall. And she was like, oh no, I'm stuck in this elevator. She turned around and she was just facing the wrong direction. And well, oh, do I have to get out? Don't make me get out my Mantis. I want to carry on shooting things on there. I was enjoying that. Is the door going to open? Can I get back in or is it not going to let me? Doors, stay open. Stay open, doors. Don't shut. Don't shut. Oh yeah, I can say my Mantis. Some more very epic music here playing in the background.
3 of them. Shoot them down.
And look at that vista. How's that for a screenshot? Should make pretty easy work of these in my Mantis.
Jammer disabled.
Make pretty easy work of everything, to be honest. Although it does actually hurt my own personal shield. It's not just a case of the Mantis getting destroyed. You can see there in the top mid of the screen my actual own shields are down. So maybe you can actually shoot the person out of the Mantis without actually having to destroy the Mantis. Which would make things a hell of a lot easier in the multiplayer at least. Oh god, and here comes a Phantom to ruin my day. Okay, I don't think there's any real point taking out the Phantom. I'll let it fly away. And it's pretty much only dropped off grunts anyway, so I can deal with them. That's no biggie. And why aren't these guns doing anything? These massive guns, they should be taking out the Phantoms. What's shooting at me now? Are these Banshees coming at me? What was hitting me then? Can't even see anything. Oh, there's a Phantom over there. It's just too easy in this thing. Like, nothing can hurt me. I don't know, it's Sod's Law that I'd get killed as soon as I said that, but I don't know, I feel pretty invincible right now. And that's not even a complaint. Sometimes it's nice, like, after struggling through the game, like fighting on foot, when it just gives you something really awesome and powerful and basically says, like, go have fun, go kill whatever you want.
Didac's not letting go without a fight.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything to it while it's in that big orb, to be honest. I don't know if that's just going to be the villain for this game or if that's going to be like the main villain for this whole trilogy. I can imagine that it would be. Like, I think Halo's been lacking, like, a, just one main villain for you to go against. I mean, there's been, like, some stuff. There's been, obviously, Gravemind and some of the hierarchs from the Covenant have been, obviously, evil. But there's never been one consistent villain that you're purposely just trying to kill that person. And, oh, look, the Covenant dropship seems to be exploding. It's all like got explosions and stuff. It seems to be slowly dropping as well. We seem to be slowly but surely winning this battle. And I actually think that it's possible to destroy these phantoms before they drop everyone. This actually does seem to be a bit more powerful than the tank and can actually destroy them before it drops everyone. So if you are using this as a guide, I recommend, if you want an easier fight, try and destroy the phantoms before they actually drop the enemies. Should make things slightly easier for you. And whoa, those AA guns are there like shooting grunts and stuff on the floor. Where is everyone else? What happened to like everyone else on my side? What happened to all those other Spartans? Why am I still having to do everything?
Captain Del Rio to Sierra 117. The MAC network's reading operational, but our EM relays are malfunctioning. You'll have to initiate the link manually.
I guess this is the point where I got to get out my Mantis. I'm going to delay it to the absolute last possible moment when I'm actually right there. Oh, you can crouch as well. Look, you can actually crouch when you're in the Mantis. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I'm not entirely sure what you'd gain by that. I mean, you're hardly stealthy, are you? No one's going to not see you creep round a corner. There's another Mantis over there as well. Mac controls. God, I guess the Prometheans use Macs, not Windows. Oh, it's going down. That big gun's going to shoot it down. The big Mac cannons. I need to shoot these guys, but I don't want to miss the big boom from the Mac cannons. It's going to shoot. It's going to shoot it. Oh, it got away. Of course, it got away. It'd be a very short game if we killed him there.
Stand down. Section heads report in. Begin damage assessment.
And we did it. Well done us. Well, I did it. You did nothing.
What I want to know, people, is where the hell did those things come from?
Don't get angry at me. I didn't make them.
They're native to Requiem, or whatever counts as native for a Forerunner AI.
We've never seen this type of offensive reaction from any of the other installations.
Other installations?
Mr. Lasky.
Infinity's mission has been to locate the remaining Halo rings and establish permanent bases to study them for decommission. We got locations up and running around installations 5 and 3, but lately they've run into some setbacks.
A science team got zapped excavating a Forerunner artifact. This sensor data is all that was left.
Interesting. These symbols are a derivation of the Forerunner glyph system.
And our geeks managed to pull some coordinates. I'll give you 3 guesses where it led.
Sir, Gypsy Company is prepped and ready to roll on your orders.
Thank you, Palmer. Mr. Lasky, you take point. I want boots on the ground in 60.
Captain.
This is a first contact scenario, Master Chief. Priority is to free Infinity from Requiem's gravity well and file a threat assessment back at FleetCom.
You mean we're leaving?
Sir, Infinity drove the Didact back. He's vulnerable.
He isn't the only one.
Ooh.
You know, I think you, of all people, would appreciate the benefit of living to fight another day.
Why is no one calling me a hero? I saved everyone. People just don't appreciate things anymore. Anyway, that's going to end the video here. Hopefully you enjoyed playing through that mission. I certainly did. Make sure you click the link in the description to see the next part of the video once it's uploaded. But as I said, that's the end of this video now. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.